Okay, it is 3:20:26. I realized that when you beat Dragon's Lair, it takes you to Droks, and you actually have to go to Thunderhead Keep, beat that, then it takes you to Fire Island, and it's a little longer than I was remembering. So I am going to start this again. I gave no energy back. I gave him 40 ectos back, so I'm just going to charge him basically 5 ectos for Dragon's Lair for 2 people, and 5 ectos for running, and I think that's fair, because I think these are a little bit trickier of runs, ones that you're not going to... You could probably find someone, but I mean, it's not like an Eye of the North tool to be like, hey, do Dragon's Lair, and then run Marhan's and Thunderkeep. This should leave them in a pretty darn good place here. So let's see. Okay, so I'm starting my timer. Okay, I'm gonna come around the corner. I've got my peppermint stick and stuff up. Okay, let's not mess it up. Let's not take a wrong turn. We need to cut left here, pretty sharp. Am I cutting left? No. We need to cut left and go all the way up and around here to this portal right here. Okay, so if I'm not paying attention, what are you gonna do? How we do? Now I should push you. Also, we're gonna come up on some bad guys. Okay, but this will be the run. I don't know, maybe I can keep going. Maybe. I would like to do Thunderhead and show it ran, and I would love to run 2 people doing it, so... Good God, well, what time is it? It's 11:46. A lot of running. A lot of running. But what are the odds I'm going to have 2 people and be running this again? It's just low. So, I mean, I like the thought of just getting a ton of good videos recorded. That is super cute. So... Alright, here we go. We're going. No energy is level 15. It would be cool to get that guy higher. Alright, now in this one I have brought my Shroud of Distress, where I normally, like I was saying, I almost always do the exact same running type build. I should be close to the warp. Other side of the trees here. Other side of the trees. I almost always just do warps and don't have Shroud. There is one part coming up here that is pretty tricky. That it's nice to have. So I'm just bringing it. I just, in the back of my mind, there is a few runs that I do where I really am like, oh no, the guys are attacking me, what am I gonna do? So, this is kind of one. Alright, there we go. Doing good with this. Yeah, see how they're like killing my guys instantly? This is a rougher area. It's not, if you're a runner, there's a lot of runners who are gonna say, oh, I can just run right through this, no problem. There is something about getting to Marhan's Grotto where you need to have some sort of like special armor or a boost. I don't even think it's something I could like show you that's on my armor, but you beat a mission and it makes your armor like fused. Okay, see how I'm at 50% health? This is the exact location I was just talking about. Running through here just has a lot of guys, and I'm looking at my little map on the side to make sure I'm turning left and turning right. Now, it has been a long time since I've ran this, but one of my prides is running people to the very end. There is just something about it. I like when people watch me run and they're like, dude, this is like, you're just running past these hard guys that would kill us. And I'm like, oh yeah. And I'm going to push C, and I'm going to push 8, and boop. Oh, I didn't jump past him. I did not jump past him. Okay, I'm kind of stuck. Check this out. I got a trick up my sleeve. Hopefully. Let me get this guy, and can he pull him away? Now, can I jump this way? Watch, I'm going to try to jump the other way from this guy. Or no, I'm going to click on the Doliac and jump this way. There we go. Bam. I don't know why. I almost went that way. There it is, man. That's how you use the jumping skill. Okay, that's why you need to always bring that particular skill. Okay, oh, you know what? And before I start doing everything, I think that's the hardest part, though. This part, there's a little back door kind of thing to it. Make sure I get these guys all good, beefed up. There is a little back door to this. And what I mean by that is, you could run to Droknars, or you could run to Thunderhead first. I want to make sure I have my don't get knocked down active here. Okay, I think I'm good here. You can run up to... Oh, you know what? I'm going to Iron Mines. I'm throwing in a few towns here. It'll still be about a 15-minute. We're about 6 minutes in-ish. And we're not like halfway, but we're almost halfway. And part of the reason that I'm going to throw Iron Mines in is it's the routine that I'm used to running. I don't want to go right and go some other way. I want to go from Iron Mines like I'm used to. So there's also part of that too, where if you're going to run, throwing in an extra town even from what you agreed on, if you're used to the run. That's why I say if I had to go from Droknars backwards up to Beacons, I would not be happy. I don't like running backwards. Yeah, see, I could go right here if I wanted to. I could skip this, go right, zigzag through here, and just go straight down to Marhan's, go to this. But I'm going to go up here to this, then come down here to that, okay? If you can see where I'm saying. That's just the way I'm going to roll. And there is another hard part here, too. And a lot of these hard parts, and the reason why it would be good to have the extra backup here, the Shroud, to make it where once you get to half health, you have a really good heal. Is if you get stuck in these piles. You know, and for me, if I'm getting tired, or if there really was any lag occurring, this is where they'll get you, especially on a narrow road like this. You don't have a lot of room to go left, right, and if they surround you completely, it is pretty hard to jump around. I will not keep up Shadow Form, but I can use I Am Unstoppable. And that's why I have the combination I have. It really allows you to be like, what? And make a mistake, and you have a chance still. Alright, you could go around to the right. So for this, see, for some of these parts, I kind of pause and go a little slower. You could go a loop around and up to the right. But again, the way I go is this way. So, and we're really close to copper. Copper hammer. I might throw that in for that guy at the end. See, I don't see my mouse again. Let's drive it up to the right. I don't know, I'm sure, you know, I've watched my videos. My mouse is just too sensitive. Alright, so I'm just going to do it. Yeah. This one's pretty straightforward. It's kind of a long run to get between some of these towns. You know, Eye of the North tour relative to some other town runs. Jungle tour compared to some of them. The distance between the towns can be kind of significant. Look at that bear. It's so good. Now the bear, if you're going to be... There's like a... When you start this actual game, Prophecies, the one that the level 2 guy... Oh, let me highlight this. There's Iron Mines, man. Okay. And then for Iron Mines, you run straight through. Do you run straight through? I'm thinking copper. I'm thinking copper. Copper mines, you have to run straight through and turn right. This one, you just exit and go back around. Let's get all beefed up. This also has a... I don't know, for some reason I picture this as a little bit harder of a run. And if I just bring my heal deal, then I really feel fine. That one skill. And if you've seen me running, I don't do the hop, skip, jump thing like every time. If you do that all the time, it really does. Every time you do it, shave off like 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4, like 3 or 4 seconds. Really seems like it would. Okay, we should be able to go right through here. I'm running too good now. See, I'm getting all tired. Let me just keep running. It's been like 2 hours of running. If I'm doing my math right here. Or at least 2 hours since we started. Maybe not of actual run. Okay, now this part coming up. Now there's some hard parts here. We should be almost there though, right? Yeah, just a little further. Let's keep 7 up. Keep pumping. But I'm unstoppable. If we get past this bridge, that's about it, right? Yeah, that's about it. You get past the bridge. Yeah, see these jade armors, and there's like a muskrat or muskrat guy that you need to have the fused armor, which you get somewhere around here. There's some mission around here. Maybe it's the one he's talking about, Copperhammer Mines. Let me ask him. Was Copperhammer Mines the 15 skill point deal? What was he saying? Copper Hizzy? Okay, now from here it shouldn't be too bad. I am, in the interest of being tired, going to put my heroes here, so if I die I'm not worried. There will be some guys to run past. And I'm keeping them at 10%, even though I know they're just dying and stuff. Okay, here we go. Now this is a part where you wouldn't want them to necessarily run ahead, and you want to select a guy so you can jump past. So if you got stuck, boop, you can jump past. Yeah, I didn't get stuck. Alright, this part. I'm going to wait a second, charge up Shadow Form, because if you stop on the ice, you sort of get crippled. You get slowed down by the ice. So make sure you just charge up and get going, okay? And again, I'm walking onto a guy, so if I got stuck, I can just boop, burst through. That's the concept. Now, we should go south to Marhan's first, because that's just the way I do it. I really want to just keep running this guy, but my god, it's going to be like it would be like 1:30 in the morning if I'm like, let me just get you in. Because now that I think about it, I usually tell people, I'll run you from LA to the end of the game. And what I do is I run them to droks, and that takes 25 to 30 minutes. I think it takes 25 or 30 minutes. Maybe it's 20 minutes and I'm off. But it takes like 30 minutes to get to droks. Then I do this thing that I just did, and I probably end up throwing in some of the other runs, so maybe that's why it's like 30 minutes to get to droks. Is I'll get on the way to droks, I will grab Copperhammer and Granite Citadel and Deldy War Camp. I'll like throw those in because it's like an extra 5 minutes basically from doing it some other way. So we'll say 30 minutes to droks, another 10 minutes-ish to get here, you know, if I'm really on it and know what I'm doing. Trying to think, yeah, or do I skip droks? Maybe what I do is I ask it, do you need droks, and I just skip droks. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay, we're at Marhan's. Look at how, see, and this is a frozen lake that you're on. So it's ice you're on, so look at how slow my guy goes. He's like, it takes him a few seconds. But, I think from LA, I can get to the next town I'm running to here, Thunderhead, in something like 45 minutes. So it takes 45 minutes to do that. Then you can do Thunderhead in about 25 minutes. It's one of the longest missions. With bonus. There's a trick to getting the bonus. And really the trick to bonus is you have to run with the torch and like kind of like Olympics, light to beacon things. And then it just triggers like more bad guys, we'll call it, or something like that. That's it. And then as long as you beat it without whoever the guy is, you know, he's not Leroy Jenkins, but whoever the guy is, Kilroy, I think his name is Kilroy. Without that guy dying, then you get your bonus. I mean, then you beat the game anyway, so you just have to light the beacons to unlock the ability to get the bonus. I'm probably going to mines in. I really want to keep running these guys just because what are the odds I'm going to run these guys tomorrow? I don't know. But I'm also getting to the point where it's like, I've been doing good, other than being a little itchy. My head actually feels the best it has felt in a while. And when I say that, I mean it's because they plucked my hairs and I got a hair transplant, okay? In case you haven't noticed me saying it in the last 10 videos. And what is this the 5th video? I think this is only like the 4th video. I think we spread these out where they're like 20-minute videos. Alright, there should be a little entrance right here, okay? It should be right to our right. Keep up all your skills. But yeah, so you run 45 minutes here to Thunder. Thunder's another 25, so that's going to put you at like an hour and we'll say 15 minutes. Okay, we'll just call it an hour and 15. Dang it, where's my turn? I missed it. That's an hour and 15 minutes. Then you're on Fire Island. Then to get from the first part is like less than a 10-minute run. That gets you to Mission 1, Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire, I think you could probably do in 20 minutes, maybe less. Like getting the bonus and going back, all that jazz, especially if people are helping. Does that guy strip enchantments? Do they? I don't think they do. Those are different shadows. They look like the guy from Underland. So let's say you do 30 minutes to get the first 2 missions done. That is an hour and 45 minutes. And then you have 2 missions left that are... It's basically 2.5 to 3 hours. Like best case, 2.5. Okay. I should throw in copper for you. Yes. Let's throw in copper in for it. This one will be very straightforward. Man. Gotta stop scratching, man. Good lord, killing me. It's totally because I take the shower and my skin dries out. And I put some moisturizer on this arm. But this one also doesn't feel itchy. I don't know. Hopefully when my head just gets 100%, I'll be 100%. It'll just be 2mines till copper. It's right here. Alright, I think I gave them a good deal. They paid 18 plus 10. God, I wish I could just kind of throw. Well. Funny that I say I know Thunderhead well. I wonder if it's been like over 2 years since I've ran it. I bet it's been like over 2 years. Okay. I think I can go straight here. I think I go around though. I don't think I go up whatever this bridge is. See, I'm not used to going this way. I'm used to coming from the other direction. Look at all these guys. Okay. See, and I'm crippled. Even with... See, what's interesting is even with I Am Unstoppable, you can still get like chilled if you pause in the wrong spot. So maybe the stairs themselves are iced? Am I going the right way? Okay, here we go. This looks better. Oh, I got interrupted. Okay, I got interrupted. By whatever that guy is, let's go. Good thing I have the heal. Let's see, let's see. Let's boost past. This is not... Did I freeze my heroes? Good. Oh, can I boost again? I can boost again. Oh. Okay, now I go to my heroes, which I flagged, right? I did. This is why I flagged. Where's the entrance? Okay, I didn't flag too close. Send him over. Oh, they're going the wrong way. They were at the entrance. Okay, I'm going to send them into town portal. I want to make sure they are all together. Now this part's a little tricky where like they're going to warp to me, but there's still a crud of bad guys all around. Let's send them in. Shall we? Bam, here I am. I got to get ready to go. Come on, heal me. They're just dying. I get one chance. Heal me. They're not healing. I get one chance. Oh, am I up? Eh, close. Now, also, did we get far enough away to be warped? Enough. I'll be right there. Okay, here we go. I think I just took the wrong turn. Let's go around the back. I'm going to actually send my heroes back in case I need them again. That was not a good spot to die in. And I think whatever those crawly guys are, they might be unique to that spot. I think... Oh, I'm still going the wrong way. Crud. Still taking the hard way. I need to go around. I don't want to go this way. I don't normally go this way. Let's go around. And before we enter groups of guys, get all your nice power-ups, get ready. Everything's cast. So you don't have like 10 guys while you're trying to cast all this power. Alright, now this looks better. I mean, look at how many guys are here. There's not very many guys. There's a nice natural little break between them. That other way, I wouldn't say it's like an impossible way. Maybe if I actually had the jump skill. In some senses, the jump skill, warping towards a guy, then warping away. I mean, look at how much health it gives. Oh, 134. That doesn't sound like that much, actually. Well, alrighty. Now, is this bridge the one I want to cross? No, I do not want to cross that bridge, so I'm doing it. As long as we can get straight ahead without being close. Yeah, see, look, that shadow guy, Azure Shadow. That's who I think got me. What's he casting? Signet of Judgment. Holy Wrath, I don't know. I need to get down here, though. I missed a turn. Yeah, see, this is where it's going backwards. That's getting me. I hope. Can I just get down here? Let me get down here. I'm getting cooked here. I'm getting cooked. Don't keep pumping, keep pumping. If I can get past this little gap here without getting cooked, I'll be good. Okay, this is... We're pretty much past the last part here. If I can get pumping. Man, my guy, is this the frozen thing? No. Oh, here's the cripple. Bleeding. No, bleeding. Okay. I am unstoppable. And then I shouldn't be interrupted. I'm getting a little bit jumbled. Now can I pump? I'm pumping, right? Okay. Yeah, being able to run versus not run. But alright, you can see how playing a little too long you get tired. And there's a rhythm to it. And for example, doing this backwards, running the opposite direction, throws me up. I get kind of familiar with the way it looks this way. Going uphill, it just looks different. It doesn't make sense. I mean, I see the home stretch now. I can you can see the tip top of where the edge of where the building starts to be. It's over these hills. Over the hills into the woods. Why am I out of juice? I'm going to switch to my staff, which will give me a little more juice. I'm just going to get pumping because we are almost there. We should be one little group of guys. Yeah, see, it's right there. You can see it. But man, do they just keep slowing me down. Alright, now, and if I really was having trouble, again, this is where I would cast like a summoning stone or something to pump behind me, fight the guys, and I keep going forward. Alrighty then. Alright, and then I always make sure to just hang out for an extra minute or two. Okay, yep, see, and that guy's like, what do I owe you? Cool. And then I got 10 more ectos, and I'm happy. Okay. Now, he added me no energy. You can go to, like, recent people that you've ran, right? Let's... Friends list. No one's trying to trade me again, are they? Alright, and I just want to name this guy. Rename, and I'm going to put Ran... What did I run him? Ran... Desert... 3, 2026. I mean, you can't fit much more than that, so... You too. See ya around. Alright, and that's it. That's the run. I mean, that's a lot of runs. So there you go. There's a good chunk of showing you running in Guild Wars. I think you got a good picture of it. I died, and I semi-overcome. I got healed and then died again. And you saw me go from... This will give you a picture, okay? We started in Noon Oasis. We ran all these missions, all the towns, rather. We did Thirsty River, we didn't do Augury Rock. We did Thirsty River, Dunes of Despair, Alona's. They had to solo Augury Rock. That's the doppelganger one. So it's a tricky guy to beat. Once you figure out that what he's doing is to reverse back to you, there's a way to like use that to your advantage and just trick him into slowly draining his health or something like that, okay? Or if you're a higher level, like for me, I had spirits and they were just hitting him and it just worked, and I had like boosts. We did Dragon's Lair. By beating Dragon's Lair, it brought us to Droknars Forge. We ran all through the snow. I should have just got Copper Mined actually from here now that I think about it. We ran to Iron Mine, Marhan's, Thunderhead Keep, and Copper Hammer Mines. If you beat Thunderhead Keep, it actually warps you all the way to here. Then you run to kind of like right here area, I believe. You run to right here, you beat a guy, then you have to talk to someone solo. So if you're running someone, they cannot be AFK or not there. Each person will have to talk to this guy after you beat a boss or at least run him to here. Then you're in Ring of Fire, which I clearly haven't gotten bonus. 20 minutes. This one might be like 30 minutes if you're going to do bonus. Otherwise, I'd say 20 minutes. And Hell's Precipice also at least 20 minutes. So I'd say like about an hour once you're there, especially if you know what you're doing. And if they're helping, definitely. But that's the runs for today. A lot of good Guild Wars missions. It's getting pretty darn late. I don't normally run this late or make videos this late. But luckily tomorrow is going to be a nice day. So we will catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you like Guild Wars and watching me run and stuff. I will catch you guys next time.